what's up guys? Hardleg Joe's Hands here, coming at you once again with your monthly dose of Hardleg unboxing. And the thumbnail did not lie to you, I have a whole case of Mega Tins. I guess they're not Mega Tins, they're Gold Sarc Tins. They're essentially Mega Tins, they're this year's Mega Tin. And I've got a whole bunch of them, I can't fit them with the little camera setup I got here. I don't have enough room. So here's one as an example. I assure you the other 11 are sitting behind me. And I've also got an OCG box of Chaos Impact, once again provided by Chris W., the patron saint of OCG cards. Sends me stuff every month. Very nice guy. I met him in real life, actually. He's one of the few people who knows what my face looks like. But yeah, just real quick before we get into this, if you're new here, if this is your first Hardleg unboxing, these cards actually aren't for me. I give them away to my patrons. If you are a $5 patron this month, you can select 2 cards from this month's unboxing, and I will send them to you. You get 1 TCG card, 1 OCG card. Obviously, you're competing with each other, so you may not necessarily get what you want, but that's why I got so many boxes of the Mega Tins this time. I'm hoping I can get enough promos that everyone who wants a promo can get a promo. And you know, if you're a $10 patron, you'll not only get those cards, but you'll get them in some custom Hardleg sleeves. These aren't the ones, these are from previous months. These are some ones I have remaining. Just some examples. I don't have this month's, they haven't arrived yet. I have to ship them from a shop in China, and it takes a while. But yeah, those are just some examples. The real ones are actually, this month, I believe, going to be the Odd Eyes sleeves that I used in that What a Deck. They're all rainbowy colored. Joe, put those on the screen so that people can check those out. Yeah, hopefully they look good IRL. I don't know. I'll find out. I post on Twitter when I get them. But yeah, just wanted to let you know, if you're interested in supporting the channel, check that out. Obviously, the cards aren't worth $5, but, you know, you're helping me out, and you're getting a little reward. And it's a fun monthly thing to just be able to get a little bonus for helping out a cool Yu-Gi tuber. At least, I think I'm a cool Yu-Gi tuber. You'll have to comment in the comments if you think I'm cool. But yeah, just in case you haven't seen one of these tins yet, in case you've been living under a rock, I always do things late. I'm never the first guy. Let's go ahead and... I was hoping I could, like, pop it open. It would be cool. Here's what you're going to get on the inside. You open it up. You've got one of these things. It has 3 mega packs in it, which I believe have, like, what, 15 cards or something? I don't know. And then you've got this little thing of promos on the top. It's 5 promo cards. You get, like, certain lots of them. And then there's a big black plastic thing that just sort of exists. Just we're toss that behind me. And then you get a nice tin. And you can put, if you've got old cards sitting around, you know, from previous unboxings that you do, you could just stuff these in there. Use them as a nice thing. I have a bunch of them now. I have here, one second, let me... there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9, 10, 11, 12. A whole case of Mega Tins. And I'm not going to make you watch me open every tin or even open all these. I'm going to use the power of magic to get all these packs out. We're going to go through them 1 pack at a time and see what we do. Let me try some editing magic. Just sort of like get my hand over here and whoosh. Ooh, I hope that worked properly. I don't know. I never quite know exactly what I'm doing on these. I'm just kind of making it up as we go. But yeah, check it out. So many goddamn mega packs, you don't even be able to shake a stick at it or whatever. And yeah, these are mega packs. I was right. They could call it the Gold Sarcophagus, but I know it's the Mega Tin in disguise. You get 16 cards per pack, so this is a lot of mega packs. But before we get into those, I figure we open the promos first, because there's only so many of them. I think it'd be nice to sort of lay them out and see how much we get of each. I don't know, I'm a big statistics guy. I kind of like to see stuff like that visually represented. Let me know if you like that as well. I usually don't do a whole case of things. I'm not sure if I can afford to do a whole case of things, but maybe in the future, if this gets popular enough, we'll see. So we got Exodia, the Legendary Defender. I don't think this is very good. You can tribute 5 monsters to tribute summon this card. Its attack and defense become the combined attack and defense of the tributed monsters. And if this destroys a Dark Fiend monster owned by your opponent, you win the duel at the end of the damage step. So, a neat thing, unfortunately it has to be owned by your opponent, so you can't like creature swap them a Dark Fiend and like get a cheesy like OTK with this. But still, you know, it contributes, it can get a big attack. If you want really big number, there you go, let's put that in there. Magician of Black Chaos Max. I believe this looks really neat. It's got that Sailor Moon kind of vibe to it, but I also don't think this is all that great. Ritual summon this with Chaos form. If this card is special summoned, you contribute 1 monster. Your opponent cannot activate monster effects this turn. If it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, target 1 spell added to your hand. So, you know, it can recycle spells, but you've got to straight up, like, destroy a monster by battle first. So, kind of slow recycling, but still neat. The Egyptian gods are in here, so you get Slifer the Sky Dragon. My personal favorite. I'm a Slifer slacker all the way through. Let's put these down on the second one. And you got Raigeki. Classic, good staple. Not necessarily used in every deck, but still nice to have. And then the last one is one of these new promo cards that are competitively viable. Dimension Shifter. This is the guy, I believe. Let's just double check. If you have no cards in your graveyard, quick effect, send this from your hand to the graveyard, and until the end of the next turn, any card that would go to the graveyard is banished instead. So just a great way to lock down, hand trap that locks down the opponent's graveyard first turn. So yeah, that you get 2 of these kind of like anime cool looking cards that aren't all that good. I believe you get an Egyptian god in every pack, and then you get one of these 3 promo competitive cards, and then you get, I think, Raigeki or Monster Reborn. I'm not exactly sure, but I think it's one of those. So you get cool spells, cool gods, pretty much no matter if you're a collector or a competitive guy. This is pretty nice. So we've got another Exodia, the legendary defender. We've got Red Eyes Alternative Black Dragon. I won't read all of those. I think this is decent for Red Eyes. I don't know. I haven't played like a Red Eyes. Hey, there's Obelisk the Tormentor. Look at him there with the Kazuki Takahashi art. That's all signed and everything. We got another Slifer the Sky Dragon. So I guess the gods are considered with the, like, sort of promo cards. Or not promo, the anime cards. And then we've got another Dimension Shifter. So 2 Dimension Shifters. Ooh, ah. Yeah, the big thing you want in here is the big-ass rock. Nibiru. And I guess Dark Ruler no more, but people have found a lot of ways to get around that already. Neo Kaiser Glider. I don't even know what this thing does. You can discard this card and 1 monster, then target 1 dragon normal in the graveyard, special summon it. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can make all monsters your opponent controls lose 500 attack until the end of the turn. So, I guess not really all that great. Maybe in like a Blue Eyes or like a Red Eyes deck, you might be able to find some use for this. I don't know, maybe filling up the graveyard. I might have to look at that. It's been a while since I've done any kind of Blue or Red Eyes. We've got another Red Eyes, by the way. We've got another Obelisk the Tormentor. There's the Winged Dragon of Ra. We've got the Holy Trinity. And Dark Ruler no more. This is the one that negates the effects of all monsters your opponent controls. And then until... yeah, they take no damage that turn. But it negates all their monster effects. And also they can't activate a monster effect in response to this. So unless they have a spell trap negate, you can just disrupt your opponent's entire board. And it's funny, I actually made a custom archetype not too long ago, where I had a spell that essentially did the same thing, but it did it to the whole field. And I thought that was like a cool effect. And there are a lot of people in the chat like, or not the chat, I've been streaming too much. There's a lot of people in the comments who are like, that effect's too broken. There's no way Konami would ever print something that just blanket negates the whole field. Showed you, didn't I? Predicty boy up in here. Okay, we got Paladin Oracle Mana. I believe this is another one that like Kazuki Takahashi drew this himself. Looks kind of like Taya. I believe, let's see. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets 1 spellcaster monster you control and no other cards, while this is in your hand or graveyard, quick effect, you can special summon this card. You can only use this effect once per turn. If a level 7 or higher spellcaster monster you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. If this card is destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can special summon Dark Magician Girl from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So, pretty neat. A boon for Dark Magician decks. I'm not sure if it's actually good enough to be ran in Dark Magician decks, but they did just get a whole new thing of support announced, and it actually, it works with Dark Magician Girl and Dark Magician, so who knows, maybe the new builds of them, if they use the new support, it'll actually have something to do with mana. This will have an actual use in it. So we'll put this down here. Hey, we've got Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. I don't know what this does. I can't imagine it's that great. Hardleg not for blue eyes. Raigeki again. We got another one. We got a third Slifer. We've already got so many. Oh, there goes the blue eyes. And another Dark Ruler no more. There we go. I just adjusted things a little bit. I didn't think there were this many promo cards. I thought I would be able to fit them all on here pretty well. Let's see. We've gone through a lot of them. We've still got enough, too many for me to count easily. Still no Nibiru, though. I've got this space open just for Nibiru, hoping we can get to it. We got another Exodia Master, though. Another Neo Kaiser Glider. Another Obelisk the Tormentor. There's a third Raigeki, and another Dark Ruler no more. Hey, we got 3 of those. 2-dimension shifters. Is the Nibiru perhaps short-printed? I haven't heard as such, but it's possible. Maybe I just got a bad case. Maybe it's just in the bottom ones. We'll see. Going over, we've got another Exodia the Defender. That's definitely not short-printed. There's the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Another Raigeki. No Monster Reborns in here. There's another that. And another Dimension Shifter. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Okay. I'm starting to feel like my luck is not good luck. Maybe I have cursed Kazuki Takahashi by making all those Yugi poops. Alright, there we go. Alternative Black Dragon again. Another Neo Kaiser Glider. Slifer the Sky Dragon. Another Winged Dragon of Ra. And Dark Ruler no more again. Alright. How many we got? 5 of these left? Alright. We've got more than halfway there. Or I think this is halfway. Halfway? I don't know. I'm not a county man. There's another Oracle of Mana. Another Red Eyes. Another great old Obelisk the Tormentor, Ra, and Dark Ruler no more. Okay. No, I see what you're doing here. It's building up suspense. Trust me, the last 3, I'm going to get at least 3 Nibirus. That's the whole reason I bought so many. I was hoping I would be able to give, like, such giveaway, do many things. Wow. And still no Monster Reborn either. Oh, well, there we go. Monster Reborn! I guess I'm going to put it here. I'm more likely to... Oh. Well, hello there, Nibiru. I gave your room away to Monster Reborn, so I don't know what we're gonna do. Let's just set this on top of here and just pretend Dimension Shifter is out on vacation or whatever. Nice Monster Reborn. I kind of like that a little bit more than the Raigeki. I wish we'd gotten more. Maybe they'd done the Ankh version. That would have been cool. So we got 1 Nibiru so far. A whole bunch. Hey, there's 2 Monster Reborns, another Slifer, and another Dimension Shifter that we're gonna put. How many dimensions? We've got 4 of those, like 5 Dark Ruler no more, 1 big rock, 1 big rocky boy. Put him right in the center there. All right, we've got 2 left. These better both be rocks. I'm gonna be a little miffed. I mean, I guess I got what I paid for. It's fine either way. Oh, as long as you guys are happy, that's the important thing. You know, I might as well read this while I'm here real quick. 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. Your opponent cannot target or destroy this card. Once per turn, you can target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it. If this card was fusion summoned using a monster whose original name is Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, you can target up to 3 cards instead, but you can't attack the turn this is activated. Not sure if would play. Maybe Blue Eyes Fusion? Hey, there's the second one. At least we got 2 Nibirus. That's gonna be all the, like, $50 patrons are gonna be taking those. Yeah, I have $50 patrons. I'm surprised as you. Okay, last one. Let's see. We got another Glider. We got another Blue Eyes Alternative. We got another Winged Dragon of Ra. Obelisk. And drumroll. Hey, a third Nibiru. Okay, we got all 3. They were just waiting. I shouldn't have cursed Konami. They were doing it right by me all the time. I mean, it's still less than the other ones, and I actually got less Monster Reborns than anything, but we got pretty much a playset of everything. Some things we've got clearly more than a playset of. So there's the promo cards. Give me a second. I'm going to use screen transitions to switch over, and we'll start working on these Megatin packs. Oh, snap. Look at that. That's a big old tower of packs. The camera can't even catch... and there they go falling over. That's what I get for trying to think that I could be God, playing the Tower of Babel, trying to stack everything. But yeah, we've got a lot more mega packs than I thought. I'll have to go over them. Real quick though, I counted off camera all the stuff that I got. There's a whole bunch of things I got 6 of. I think it's like 6 different cards. And the card I got the least of was actually the Chaos Magician. Chaos Max Magician. I only got one of those. So here, let's put this. And this time, I was thinking, like, hey, I could set them all out like I did with the last one, but I barely fit the promos. So we're just going to try to get the really good stuff on here. So let's see. Cybersal Cyclone, no idea what it does. Hey, Sky Striker multi-roll. You only need one of, but it's still pretty good. Ostinato, great for all you Melodious players who are still out there. Seal, Strategist for hire. Steel Rat Fur, there we go. Agave Dragon, great if you want to do 200 burn. Eternal Galaxy, Great Fly, hey, he's kinda a little shiny. Someone might want Great Fly, we'll put that there for now. Danger Response Team, this is actually, I kinda like this, I've been playing Pure Danger. Not sure if it'll make it on What a Deck, probably not, but I still like this card. Very useful, you can like discard a danger to add it from your graveyard back to your hand. So it actually has a lot of utility for like activating toolbox dangers. So yeah, we'll put that down there. We got a Danger Nessie Searcher for the thing. We've got Crusadia Revival, World Legacy Nightmare, the worst Noble Arms card, Goki Octo Stretch, Dragunity Course, good for Dragunities, Shield Handler, and Clock Spratori. Yeah, these Mechadins, they always sort of advertise them as like the best of the best from this year. And there's a lot of good stuff in here, but there's also a lot of meh stuff. So we'll see how it actually turns out. We've got Cluster Congressor. We've got the Salamangrate Ritual Monster that no one plays. Limit Code, Cybernetic Overflow. Do Cyber Dragons play this? I can't imagine they do. It seemed neat for like a hot minute, now not really so much. Salamangrate Mirror, the Deep Grave. What does this do? Target one monster in either player's graveyard. During your next standby phase, special summon it. I don't know, I feel like this might have some niche uses. Something, steal your opponent's monsters, it's fun. Got Crusadia Arborea, that Crusadia tuner. They still don't have a Synchro, but at least they have a tuner. Salamangrate Heat Leo. Meta card, I'm not going to put it down there, I don't think anyone really cares. Dogman, for all you furries out there. Celestial Observatory, this is the place a level 6 monster from your hand or face up on the field into the deck and draw 2. So kind of like a trade-in for level 6, except it goes back to the deck. Not sure what level 6 decks there are, really, but, you know, they're there. Crystal Beast? Alright. Beast Magic Attack. Oh, that's okay. Sky Striker Maneuvers, Jamming Wave, Madolce Fresh Sistart. Someone will want that. Someone likes the Sistart. And Monster Reborn. Which, I mean, even Monster Reborn is not something that's necessarily played in every meta deck, so... Ugh. Hard to say, hard to leg if that's something that'll ever see much play. Let's see. Vendread Amina. Gotcha. Hornet Drones. We'll see. Galaxy Trance. Wheeze Sage for hire. Another Steel Rat Fur. Agave Dragon. Crossbreed. Oh yeah, remember someone mentioning this, I think, for Metaphys. If I'm not mistaken, banish 2 monsters from your hand, yeah, and or face up on the field with the same original type but different names, and add 1 monster with the same original type and attribute, but with a different name from your deck to your hand. So decently, if you have a good opening hand, works for Metaphys. If we get more Metaphys monsters, maybe tech this in, or I don't know. Have people tried this with Thunder Dragons? Would Thunder Dragons benefit from this? I feel like they probably would, but I've never played Thunder Dragons, so I don't know. Cyber Dragon Seeker, hey, that's pretty nice, someone might want that. A sweet little Cyber Dragon Link monster with some hollow foil things. Another Dogman, the Altergeist Kidolga, I think that's the one no one really uses. Giant Ballpark, pretty neat card. People have asked me to make a deck around this. I've tried, it works, it's just, I don't know, it's not really doing anything for me. There's a Trickstar field spell, Goki Pole, works with Giant Ballpark, 3 Trolling Toads. Lieberman? Labelman. Oh, okay, gotcha. And Parallel Panzer. No idea what it does. I think it's a Cybers thing. Alright, I have a feeling we're already like almost a half an hour into my recording time, so I'm going to start going faster on this. My apologies if you wanted a slower thing. Bear Blocker. I'm just going to stop if I find something unique or interesting, like this DDD Flame High King Genghis. I can't wait for us to get the DDD link. That is going to be so sweet. I love DDDs. They're like my favorite deck that summons everything. It's pretty much just those or Ignisters. Chupacabra. Hey, it's Danger Snake, Tsuchinoko. I'm going to put it here just because it's so adorable. Look at that little snake. He's doing stuff. Network Trap Hole, Octo Stretch, Mayhem for Hire, Galaxy Brave, Vampire Desire, another Goki, and another Dragunity Course. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. Let's see, the For Hire field spell that no one really plays. Why are For Hires in here? I don't feel like For Hires were really like a big thing this time. Hey, Damn Fear Vampire Sheridan, he's pretty neat if you can make him. Will of the Salamandrate, Cyber Switch. Which Cybers is it? Hey, the Noble Knight Hand Trap. I've been playing Noble Knights. Everyone doesn't like this. I really like this thing. It can't negate monster effects, but you don't really have to worry about monsters that much when you're playing Noble Knights. Thunder Dragon, big guy. Hey, there's For Hire, a Samurai. He's the only For Hire I'll put down there. Crusadia Crawler, White Stingray, Dyna, Vendra Daybrank, Pretoplast, and Gravekeepers. Yeah, it's just weird. I guess For Hire's fan favorite, maybe? I don't know. Did they get a rarity debump, or were they expensive before, and now you can afford them? Or maybe they're trying to get Duel Links players in here, because that was a big deck there, and that you could still play them in the TCG. They still work decently. Gave, Eternal Galaxy, hey, Incantation, Talismandra. Pretty nice incantations. Sekka's Light, always pretty decent. And a Nightmare Cerberus. And another Folgo. Great Samurai. I just like the art on that, just the cherry blossoms. Something about a wolf with a sword is just, it speaks to me on some level. Invincibility Barrier, which is not good. Consolation Prize, which is really not good. Drumidol's pretty nice. Good for if you're playing like a Beast Warrior deck. And that Thunder Dragon Trap. That I don't believe any serious Thunder Dragon player wouldn't play traps. Unless it was like Solemn Warning, maybe, or something. Thunder... Red-haired Hasty Horse. I really like this guy. I ended up taking him into a lot of decks because it's just a free level 5 you can special summon whenever you feel like. Field Spell, the Insector Link. Insectors were disappointing when I tried to play them. Vampire Domination. Really like Vampire still. Hey, the Sky Striker Afterburners. And a Hayate. I guess I'll put a Hayate down here. Just because people like Ray. Herald of the Abyss. What does this do again? Pay 1,500, declare a monster type and attribute. Your opponent must send one face-up monster with the declared type and attribute from their field to the graveyard if possible. For the rest of your turn, your opponent cannot activate the effects of monsters with that monster's name. I think this is like seen a couple tech slots. I think this might be useful in like certain formats. So maybe check that out. Let's see. Another firefighting Darumidol. Hey, Stegosaur. Good if you're one of those few, not Dino players. Dino players are great. Dino Wrestler players is where you gotta watch out. Those guys are nutty. Goldfane. Purport, did this come out this year? This is weird. That's another weird choice in here. I'm not really liking that much. Necrofusion. There's still gotta be some way to break this. I have to look into that Necrofusion deck. Hey, Trickstar Bella Madonna. I've heard that Bella Madonna Turbo is actually a pretty decent way to play Trickstars in this day and age. Now that they finally, can't really do their control with hand traps as well as they used to. And an Altergeist Multifaker, DZeef, has entered the chat. There's another Tsukinoko, there's another Folgo, another Dyna, Backup Operator. Oh hey, Gladiator Beast. I still need to try them again. Once they get their new support and everything. I hear they've got new support coming in. And it makes that first link kind of, useless. Even though I thought that first link was pretty good, I played with it. Let's see, Bear Blocker. Doing all the things. Token Collector, alright. Transfamiliar. There's another great fly. Pretty great. Oh hey, Crusadia Equimax. Max Die. I really like this guy. I think Crusadia is probably my favorite Link deck. I should maybe play them again, but I feel like they're they haven't really changed that much since last year. They still just FTK like crazy, or not FTK, OTK like crazy. Ojamas? Super Team Buddy Force Unite! What the hell is this? Target one face-up monster on the field. Special summon one monster from your hand or graveyard with the same original type as that monster, but with a different original name. This card is the opponent's is destroyed by an opponent's card. You could set one copy of it from your... Okay, so I don't... So wait, it summons a monster from your hand or graveyard. Yeah, I don't think that... If it was from the deck, that might see some play, but as it stands, probably not. Alrighty then. Oh, this is... I did not know what an ordeal, and for some reason it's super hot in this basement right now. There's another that. Performer Pal hands my burger. His hands are burgers. Rockin' Outlet, another Damphir. Great old Vendread Executor. I believe some Vendread players play this at one. I didn't really particularly like it. Heritage of the Chalice. Good Noble Knight card. I'm kind of getting into the Noble Knights. I think they might be my favorite Ixie deck. Not gonna lie. Maybe that's just because there's not any other really great Ixie decks except for like Trains. But this great searching spell. It searches, and then you can add it back to your hand if a Noble Knight with a equip card gets destroyed, which happens from time to time. Danger Thunderbird, Staring Contest, Clock Wyvern, little fat baby, some kind of Tapir, and another Shieldy Shield. I'm beginning to question all the things I put down here. Maybe I should have just put, like, super... I'll just stack things on top of each other. If I find something more shiny. Senatus, another good Dragunity card. Let you get all your plays started. Another Crossbreed. Another Until Noble Arms are needed again. Pretty great card for Noble Knights. Multi-Faker, sorry, Noble Knights are better. Oh, hey! Boral Sword Dragon. I think this is like a money card or something. I don't know. That's probably better than Great Fly. Let's put that there. I'm sure someone will want that. Pretty sure everyone will want that. Fogo, I'm beginning to reconsider. Mini Boral Dragon, a cat, a ball, a thing. Some... Oh, hey, another Sistart. Fresh Sistart. Yeah, I think one of the Borals was like the money card in this thing. And I bought a whole case, so I should get at least all the money cards. Ironically, I don't keep up with that. That's why some people love my unboxings and some people hate them, because I don't really know what I'm doing. I mostly be like, oh, hey, I like DDDs, and they're like, that card's like 2 cents, you know. I'm like, oh, hey, I like Noble Knights, and they're like, yeah, but that's the thing. I'm like, oh, Trisbania. They're like, no, that's a money card. What are you doing? Stop. Except for this, I know this came out in the Rocket Structure deck, so it's not all that great. Cyber's Clock Dragon, hey. Edge Imp, Crusadias, Boycottin', 2-for-1 team, and another Bell. I must say, this has a lot of variety. I'm curious how many cards are actually in this set. Does it say on the back here? No, it just says how many are in each pack. Probably, I have to assume more than 100. Link Turret. If I'm not mistaken, this was super good in the anime and, like, useless in real life. I'm not going to stop to read it because, again, we're already kind of running over. Another Crusadia, another Thunder Dragon Dark. If you want more Thunder Dragons, Thunder Dragon Duo, World Legacy Survivor, and a bunch of stuff we've seen before. Although Crusadia Power is pretty good for Crusadias. Makes them immune to things and doesn't afraid of anything. Yeah, some people really they think it's charming that I'm like, oh, I just put the ones that I like down there, and other people are like, I kind of want someone to know what they're talking about. And I could see both. I could see both there. Hey, there's another Madonna. There's another Sekka's Light. There's another Herald of the Abyss. Doot 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 doot. And Panzer. At least these open really easily. Not like those Korean cards. I opened those last month. That took forever. Goki the Giant Ogre. They're considering making Gokis again. I did them first when they were pure, and then they were meta, and now they're not meta anymore. And I'm like, maybe I should try that again. There's another Great Fly, but he's hidden now. Sky Striker Ace Kagari. Hey, that's the fire one. That's better than the wind one. And another Snake. And Noble Knight Pelennor, which is not a Noble Knight that I play or really care about. Monster Reborn, and some... I mean, you got the big danger. Got the Raphael, the champion for hire, with his big sword that's going off screen. It makes him really annoying to put on any sort of card art. Not that anyone makes card art except for me and, like, a handful of small people. Trickstar Mandrake, Another Damphir Sheridan. World Crown. Pretty nice. If you control a link, you could just summon this, and it's like a negation. So it's got its uses. There's another Hayate. The wind's better than the fire, so we'll put that there. Widow Anchor. I think of all the Sky Striker cards, this might be the most expensive of the spells. I could be wrong, but it's one of those ones you still pretty much play at 3 if I'm not mistaken. And I'm not sure if this is an upgrade or not. Wee Witch's Apprentice. Oh, she's just a wee witch. Boral. No, let's put that. Let's put the cute girl on top of the Cyber Dragon. Why not? She's hugging a broom. Clearly, 2019. We gotta get more progressive. When is the government gonna recognize broom witch relations? I mean, they go between their legs when they fly and everything. It just makes sense that they would just put 2 and 2 together. You know what I mean? Solitary sword of poison. There's an afterburner. Great old Mothman. A man entirely of moth. Some summer's summoner. Pretty good for thunder decks. If you wanted to make a straight up Thunderclap Skywolf deck, you could do it with this guy. More vampires, Goki Moonsault, another Course, Daybreak, and a Predaplast. Ooh, this pile of, like, not-so-good cards is getting dangerously high and dangerously cheesy. And also, I just realized I could probably, like, add a whole nother... There we go. I could put more cards over there. I could make more room where there was none. Actually, give me 1 second. Alright, there we go. I moved things ever just so slightly. I've uncovered some of the old ones. I've moved things around. All the Noble Knights are next to each other. So hopefully that should be much more pleasing to look at. You know, I think I'm the only one who does this. I remember someone, when I started doing my first unboxing, I didn't. Oh hey, the Iron Dragon Tiamatron. Neat little card. And the Thunder Dragon Titan, pretty nice. But yeah, the first unboxing I did, I just, like, set the cards aside, and then at the end I looked at the hollows. People were like, nah, you got... Some guy was like, nah, you should put the hollows down on the field. Everyone likes looking at holographic shit. And I'm like, you know what? That seems like a good idea. I think I'll do that from now on. Patchwork Fluffle, another Hasty Horse, Necrofusion, and another World Crown. Some Thunder Dragon Hawk. More Thunder Dragon stuff for the Thunder Dragon players. You know, it's gonna be hard this month for people to decide. I'm almost considering maybe I should just, like, open it up and let people pick 2 OCGs and save the Chaos Impact for next month. Especially since this is already almost an hour. But at the same time, if I wait till next month for Chaos Impact, we'll have Chaos Impact in America, and then there'll be no reason to see an opening of a Japanese one. Hey, Dawn Dragster. Nice little Nagati boy. There's another multi-faker. Did I uncover that? No, I just put it away. I was like, I don't like those, one of those things. One of those things. One of those things. That thing, this thing, that thing, that thing. And a Sistart. The sparkling commentary. There's so many packs left. Ooh, at the beginning I was like, maybe I should do more cases. Now I'm like, Joe... Never buy a case ever again. This was a terrible idea. Maybe 6 would be fine. Cyber Rev System, hey. Another Thunder Dragon thing. Nightmare Phoenix. I put Cerberus down here? Yeah, let's... Sorry, Sekka's Light. You are getting covered up. Clock Dragon, Veer. Revenge of the Normal. They're coming back. Special summon level 4 lower monsters from your hand up to the number of monsters your opponent controls. Oh boy. I mean, I guess you could do, like, a bunch of shenanigans. You could activate Law of the Normal. All you need is a normal summon and Law of the Normal. Good luck getting it, but you could, perhaps, maybe. If only Law of the Normal was a trap, and then you could, like, surprise your opponent with it. Stuff, and a nice little Pensiple. Oh hey, Sky Striker the water one, that's better than the wind one, let's put that on there. I've got a whole playset of Widow Anchors now. There's another wee little witch's apprentice. More vampire stuff, another... Why of all the things, why Clarinet? Clarinet is like a one-of that you play so that you can use it with a Zold. Like, all it does is let you attack directly, which can occasionally steal games, but it's still just like a one-of. Link turrets... More stuff. Necrofusion. Another Cyber Rev System. Another water one. That's better than the water one. Vampire Sucker. sorry, wee witch, but there's another girl in town, and she's got sweet boots and an even sweeter hat. Oh, hey, that frog that doesn't really work with frogs. Center frog. Boy Cotton. Boy Cotton, I tell you what, there's a whole lot of cards on this here table. If I put them all in a sock, I could probably use it as a makeshift weapon. Killed by Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I wonder if they would be the first. There's a Nordic guy, Cosmo Brain, biggest brain out of 10. Okay, what cannot be normal summoned, must be special summoned by sending a non-effect from your hand or field to the graveyard. Gains attack equal to the level of the monster sent to the graveyard times 200. You contribute one effect monster, special summon one normal monster from your hand or deck. Not sure what you could use this with. Red eyes, maybe? Blue eyes? Possibly. You have to be pretty Cosmo Brain for that. Hey, there's another big car. Big shiny car. There's another Cyber Dragon that people want. Oh, hey, Engage! That's better than the water one. Let's put that there. Another Oh, I'm sorry, wee witch. You were good, but now we've got a vampire chick, and she's much cooler. She's like goth version of you. Well, plus her name is Sucker, so I mean, I just got to assume certain things. Well, plus she's got cooler wings. I mean, flying by a broom is nice and everything, but I want a girl who could pick me up and soar through the skies like an eagle. Haven't you always wanted to fly like an eagle into the future? Oh, hey, it's the Foxy, which everyone who plays Salamangreat has, but now you can have it shinier. I was never one to be like, oh, cool, shiny stuff. Oh, hey, Pankratops. Give it the old pank and spank. Let's just put it in the side deck over here where you can barely see it. Cynet Magician. I'm still getting I'm still getting, like, cards that I haven't seen. I've gone through this whole pile, and I'm still getting, like, new stuff that isn't holographic. This set is just absolutely massive, and I've still got so many packs to go through. I mean, it's smaller than it was. I can't turn the camera because it's on a tripod. Oh, hey, Toll Hike's in here. Might play this in Ghost Tricks again. It's a good floodgate for them. Hey, there's another DD High Genghis chilling out over there with the crew in the schoolyard. Oh, hey, the water one. That's better than Engage. Bigfoot, chugga chicka wugga. Bigfoot, hoo choo choo. Sorry, Snake, you're getting stepped on. Hopefully, oh, hey, there's the light one. We finally got one of those. We got, like, 3 Great Flies, 2 Wee Witches, and 1 Hippo Shinnigan. Revenge of the Normal again. The Fusion for Gravekeepers. Which, I mean, works if you want to play Gravekeepers, but Gravekeepers are pretty much like Floodgate the deck. Which, the older I get, the less I like Floodgate.deck, and there's a lot of decks that are Floodgate the deck. Let's see. Oh, hey, another Talismandra Incantation, another Chupacabra, another Nessie, good for you, Danger, Hire a Samurai, FA Winners, the most ridiculous win condition ever, even more ridiculous than Jackpot 7. There's like a 3-card combo to accomplish Jackpot 7. I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to do Danger's Winners, or not Danger, FA Winner Circle. That thing's just absurd. It's like you gotta attack and deal damage with 3 FA monsters that have over level 7 or something like that. And it's like, if you do that, you've already just, like, won the game. Oh, hey, another hand trap. Oh, hey, it's that Thunder Dragon that everyone likes. The Colossus? I'm not making room for that. Now, there's nothing on here I want to get rid of, except for maybe the Multi-Faker, which I already got rid of, so... Take that, you evil fiend! Yeah, Multi-Faker. Altergeist always seem neat. I think if I still played competitively, if I ever played competitively, I might look into those, because I like control decks. But on what a deck, kind of mean, I almost feel like. Oh, hey, there's one of those. Oh, hey, Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare Dragon. This guy's pretty cool. He's pretty shiny. Sorry, Bigfoot, you're getting stepped on by a bigger foot. Biggest foot. Actually, you know what? Let's get it over the trick stuff. Well, I don't know what I want to get rid of. There's so many good things here. Danger Response Team. Good card, I already mentioned it. Hey, Trap Trick. Very useful. And top of the morning to you, I'm Jacksepticeye's daughter, running all around with a head full of eyeballs. Sistart probably shouldn't be there. I'm pretty sure everyone who has a Sistart has, like, or who wants a Sistart already has 3 of them, but we'll see. Token Collector, Transfamiliar. Oh, hey, World Legacy World Lance. Kind of like Honest for Link Monsters. Might play if I play Crusadias again. Another Tiamaton. Nightmare Unicorn. Hey, sorry, Folgo. Nightmare Crew coming in. Custonin, pretty good for Noble Knights. Again, I've opened like 30 packs, and this is my first Custonin. Why are you short printing the Noble Knights, Konami? What's up with that? I mean, I guess it's good. I mean, that's the thing. I guess if you wanted Noble Knights, you're out of luck. But if you're like 90% of the people who play Yu-Gi-Oh! And you want nothing to do with Noble Knights, then you're probably like, yeah, I didn't really want a whole bunch of Noble Knights in here. To me, those are the pack filler cards. Hey, there's another DD. It's weird because this has a lot of pack filler. It's just there's so many different kinds of pack filler. There's another one of the Cerberuses. Getting all our Nightmares in here. Nightmares are still cool in my book. They're like that nice toolbox. Although it's funny how, like, very slowly all the Nightmares are kind of... We're realizing how good they are. Or not how good... I mean, we knew how good they are. They're slowly getting banned. I wouldn't be surprised if Mermaid got hit. This next coming ban list. Waking the Dragon! Where's your asshole? Crossbreed again. World Legacy Succession. Hey, let's just special summon. Let's put this over by Crusadia. Just sort of peeking in here. Just like, hey, can I do some stuff? And they're like, nah, dog, you gotta go underneath Crusadia. Maybe he'll let you into the club by himself, but probably not normally. Crusadia Reclusia, which I think some people are teching in just because it's spot removal that you could summon. Okay, we've got 4 packs left, and I've been here for 50 minutes. Jeez. This is what a case. How do you do it, vendors? I guess the vendors don't have to show every card. Contact Gate is in here? Alright. Weird. Another DD. Another Salamangrate Heat Leo. Another Nightmare Phoenix. Hopefully everyone who wants the Nightmare cards will be able to get those. I mean, except for Unicorn. I've only got 1 Unicorn so far. It looks like there's a bunch, but that's because he's standing on top of Folgo. Like 30 Folgos who are just under there like... Duplexer, Chimera, decent Super Poly target. Just 2 Cyberse monsters. Good against Lynx and stuff. Cyber Witch, Seeger. Although I guess there's that one dragon that's like 3+ Link monsters, so if Cyberse ever take off, you'd probably one of those. Noble Knight Ivania, which I don't play either. I don't really get the point. It just makes like a token, which I guess you can use for links and stuff like that, but you gotta go through some hoops to get a single token. You gotta equip stuff for him, and there's Noble Knights that'll just special summon themselves, and then you can use them for links or Ixies because they're all level 4. There's another Great Fly. How great. There's another one of... Where did I say? Oh, there we go. There's another Soul Flare Dragon. There's another Bigfoot stopping on top of Bigfoot. There's another Folgo, but he'll survive. He'll hide in the pile of cards, and he won't be claimed. And finally, for the love of God, here we go, the last pack. I don't know if there's... I'm interested to see if there's anything that I haven't gotten with all the packs so far. I got Red-Haired Hasty Horse, Flying Fortress. I don't think I've seen this Heartless drop-off yet. I could be wrong. When a face-up cards on the field is sent to the or in the graveyard is added to your opponent's hand. Look at their hand, also banish those cards. Okay, so a nice sort of mind-crushy type effect, except you know exactly what's going to be there. I don't think I've got that again, but then again I was kind of rushing through. I know I got one of those. I know I got another Executor. Nightmare Mermaid! Hey, what do you know? Sorry, Bigfoot. Nightmare's just coming on down next to Boral Sword and Equimax, who's got his little friend. And we got a Fraulein! I don't think I've got a single Fraulein yet. Let's put her down in between these two, because that's pretty good. We got another Wee Witch, who is, of course, covered by Vampire Sucker. And there we go! A whole goddamn case of the gold Sarcophagus tins. Just absolutely nutty. And even with the whole case, there's still a whole bunch of cards we got one of. Weird, I would have thought with like a case you would get like 3 of everything, but I guess there's just such a large thing of this. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna try to see if I can rush through this Chaos Impact. We'll get it done, damn it. And I'll see you in, well, I mean, for you it'll just be another second. For me it'll be like a half hour or something. I don't know where I'm gonna put all these. Oh wait, I've got all those tins. If you were curious if a whole case worth of cards can fit in a single tin, the answer is no. It can almost fit. Maybe if I put some of these sideways, I could fit some more in here. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. It just shows how much kind of space is, I guess, wasted with the tins, all the stuff. But I guess you could put stuff in, you could store them. I mean, it's nice that they got it. Okay, 1 second. I might be able to do this after all. Okay, hey, there we go. I fit a whole case of tins into one tin. Hopefully I can get them out again without, like, bending any of them or whatever. But I'm gonna put this away. Give me a second. I'm gonna look up Chaos Impact before I open them so I know what I'm dealing with. Alright. I'm tired. I'm hot. I just killed a spider while I was looking at things. I am still in an uncomfortable basement, but I have what it takes to open packs. And you know, saying that out loud makes me seem like I am super spoiled. I'm very lucky and very happy to have this kind of job. This is a great work to do, but that doesn't mean that it's perfect all the time. But that's fine. We've got Chaos Impact. I'm opening it up. We're gonna see what's in here. And I kind of know what some of these things do. Like this is a Marincess. It's not all that good. This does some chaos stuff, I don't care. This is like target a monster your opponent controls, it loses 1,000 for every monster they control. So, reptilian support? Maybe? Pretty sure it's not a reptile though, it looks like a gun. This is just straight up a demon gun, so we got that. Pup Patrol. I think this is when you destroy a monster by battle, you can add a card from your graveyard to your hand, but you can't activate cards with that name this turn. So, possibly useful, but I don't really think recycling's all that good in the modern game. And we've got the new Hakai, the Hakashin, or whatever you want to call them, but the Hakai, I'm actually testing with these now. I kind of like them. This can link summon with your opponent's monsters during their turn. Which, hey, pretty nice. If they summon like a big Link monster, you can make like Link 3s, Link 4s, all sorts of neat little things. Let's go ahead. Flip. Haha. Oh, look, it's some kind of... This is like Battle Fader, but infinitely worse. It's like, when your opponent declares a direct attack, summon it in attack position. I think any damage you take is halved, but it's still not... I'd still rather just end the battle phase. Oh yeah, any damage you take is halved and also can't be destroyed by battle. So, I mean, it's there, and I think if you use it as an Ixie or a Link... If you use it as a Link material, you get something back to your hand. But it's still, you're still taking a lot of damage. New Gladiator Beast, I was mentioning before that the Gladiator Beast support is coming out. Well, here it is. We got a new Evil monster, or Eviltile, Evilsaurs, if you wanted to play those. They're not all that great. Some sort of Salamangreat stuff, I didn't even bother reading it. Oh hey, and the new Marincess, the Link 4. Hey, pretty nice. Let's see if we can get that to focus in there. Pretty neat. I'm sure someone likes Marincess. They're all cute girls. Every time there's a cute girl archetype, people are like jumping all around that. When are we gonna get an ugly girls? When are we gonna get a big, fat, chunky, like a bunch of girl dwarves or something? That'd be neat. We could have big, chunky guys. I guess there's cute boys though too. Cute boy archetype. I think that's a boy. It's like the only one in the Aromage, the archetype, except for Bergamo. Good for Aromages though. It's like a special summonable tuner, which is kind of what they need. Some kind of Link, some kind of Marincess trap, and oh hey, it's this guy. He's straight up the Tenyi Synchro. And I just noticed that my camera is, the battery's shockingly low. I guess that's what happens when you record HD footage for like an hour and 12 minutes. I gotta try to hurry through this. We'll make it look fast. There's another Gladiator Beast. Discard a Gladiator, draw 2. Alright. Very good for Aromages. I'm gonna put her down there. She's like if an Aromage gets destroyed. She's also good for just like... I forget exactly what she does, but she's good. There's the Marincess field spell. Make sure Marincess links that were linked using a special thing. Like, they're unaffected by stuff. So there's that. Oh, and this guy. This guy's like hand trap that lets you synchro summon. And now the battery icon is completely gone off of my camera. I wonder if that means I'm like out of battery, or if it just like flashes up every once in a while. This is a new thing. I'm still not particularly useful or used to it. I hope this doesn't just like end suddenly before I get a chance to do everything. And there's World Legacy World Key. Looks like a sword to me, but who am I? But yeah, the Synchro Hand Trap. You can summon it during your opponent's main phase, target a monster you control, and then immediately Synchro Summon. Good in Cristrons, maybe? I don't know. Hard to say. This is a level 8 Cyberse normal monster. There's another Hakai. It's the less useful Hakai main deck, but you still played at 3 because Hakai. There's that Marincess Link that, like, if you have the field spell and you use this as material, that monster's unaffected by things. This is Foolish Burial, but in trap form. You can't use it the same turn you send it, but it's still, like, you know, you're going to send it during your opponent's turn anyway. Might be good. Also, the new Tenyi dragon, the yellow one, the golden dragon, which is actually the best one because it lets you toolbox through all the Tenyis and basically get whichever one you want out. Which is really nice. That's really like what they kind of needed. Oh hey, it's the Marincess. This one like summons itself from the graveyard and is useful. There's the good Hakai, the red one. There's that new Infinitrack. I don't think it's all that useful. Some Marincess Trap, and another one of those Chaos Dragon things. Ha-ha! Ho-ho! Hee-hee! Far-far! There's another good Hakai. This guy, like, blows up a card to summon itself, and the Hakai, they like to be blowed up. Oh yeah, this thing. If it, like, destroys a monster by battle, you can discard a card and attack again. Sounds like a Duel Links card to me. This thing is like, summon it by banishing a dark from the graveyard. Hey, might be useful. This Hakai spell trap, not all that useful. And the Gladiator Beast, the new fusion, the one that negates monster effects. I really want to try Gladiator Beast, but I had like a poll where I was like, which of these 5 decks should I check out? Like, Tenyi, Aromage, Gladiator Beast, Hakai, and Gladiator Beast came in last. So, might not look at them. There's a new DD card, DD something plane. Hakai Spell Trap, destroy a Hakai you control and a card your opponent controls. And hey, the Hakai's like being destroyed, so that's good. And that Gladiator Beast that like, as a hand trap, it summons itself when you declare an attack, and then gives all your Gladiator Beasts 500, which for a battle-based archetype is actually pretty neat. Gets monsters on board and boosts attack. What more could you want? There's another one of those things, another blue Hakai, another gun. I don't know what that is. I think I should know this, and yet I don't. And Blue Tang! Blue Tang is like, well, first of all, she's the founding member of the Blue Tang clan, which is a very, very influential rap group for the Marincess archetype. But she's also a very good play starter that helps give the Marincess some much-needed viability. There's another normal monster, another Gladiator Beast. This is also a good Marincess. I don't know what she does, but I know she's good because she appears in thumbnails everywhere. Oh hey, the Hakai level 8. If any of your Hakais are destroyed, the monsters or the spell traps, you summon this from the deck. And this can link summon with your opponent's stuff during your turn. And then you make the guy that link summons during your opponent's turn. And then you do other things. Things they probably won't like. Hakais have like 2 gimmicks. They destroy their own stuff and they link summon with the opponent's monsters. And they're all fiends, so there you go. Hakai, basically, back to the front. I think that's what it's called. Hakai back to the front, and if it's destroyed while face down, summon a Hakai from the deck. New Aromage Trap, pretty good. Helps their survivability. Lets you get that straight up 500 during your opponent's turn, which is really what they needed. I was playing stuff like Jirageto, and now I don't have to. There's another Marincess. There's another one of her, the waifu bait, that thing. Gladiator Beast. I believe this is a fusion card, which Gladiator Beasts don't really need, but it can let you OTK. Speaking of OTK, the new Salamangrate Link 4. When this is summoned using a copy of itself, which is, you know, what Salamangrate do, you can blow up the whole field. Also, I think it's like, summon a monster, a Link monster in your opponent's graveyard, and then target a Link monster your opponent controls that will summon this turn and inflict damage equal to its attack. So, yeah, just burn and destroy. Just all sorts of all over the place. Another Gladiator Beast, and another Gladiator Beast trap. Is this the counter trap? No. I didn't read what all the Gladiator Beast traps. I just know the fusion is good, and I read what some of the monsters do. Alright. Got another, this has been like the opening card for like a whole bunch of stuff. That. Aroma card. Oh, hey, and the new Evil Eye. Which maybe makes Evil Eye decent. Yeah, the aroma continuous. I don't like it, but you kind of have to play it regardless of what version of the deck you're doing. I experimented heavily with Aromages. They won the duel, or they won the contest, the poll, and then, like, despite the fact that I really like Aromages, I just couldn't really make their new support work. This is another, like, Chaos Dragon thing. I looked at it, I completely forgot. It's one of those cards that's just like, discard a dragon, banish a dragon, summon a dragon, or something to do with dragons, light and dark dragons. It does things, it's not particularly interesting. It doesn't have, like, a fun effect, it just has an effect that, like, helps you do things, but not in, like, a super egregious way. And the Hakai search card, which also summons a Hakai if it's destroyed. But only while it's set, so you can't do both. You've got to set it or activate it. But I like the idea that it gives you options. There's another normal monster, another blue Hakai, and Papaloplavlon or whatever. Insect Link 3 helps with insect decks ever so slightly. Might make Insector slightly better. I'm still waiting. I think we're gonna get the stuff back at 3. Because at 2, they're still not really doing, like, anything. There's another one of those, another red Hakai, another Infinitrack, Watt Train, the new Watt support card that I don't think will help them, and the Evil Eye Link 2 that they desperately needed. Yeah, the Watt Train, pretty nice in concept. When you activate it, it lets you search cards equal to the number of... Search Watts with different names equal to the number of Thunder monsters you control. So if you play it with Hunders, you do that. And then the next turn, you can banish it, and it summons all the Hunders, or all the Watts from your hand. There's the Hakai Link 3. He also links with your opponent's monsters, among other things. And also, this guy, he's like some weird thing. You, like, set him, and then he's got, like, a flip effect, and he summons himself. I don't know. Maybe someone wants him because he's just, like, a big, yelling heap of meat. I guess it's not meat. It's like rocks. They're meaty rocks. That's what he is to me. You get your meat, and you got your rocks. You roll around, and you cool your socks. Another one of those. There's a new Infinitrack trap. When a Earth machine is destroyed, destroy a card. Also, you can banish it from the graveyard to search the other 2 Infinitrack cards. So, you know, maybe a little more consistency. Maybe someone will actually use Flip Turn, that Infinitrack trap that is, like, changes battle positions and is not good IMO. Let's see. New World Legacy thing. Oh, and the Hakai Link 4. Super shiny. Look at that. He's got all sorts of things. I can't waste the time because the timer is slowly counting down. He's a good boy, though. He doesn't link with your opponent's monsters, but he's basically like, if a card is destroyed by card effects, destroy a card. If a card is destroyed by battle, destroy a card. If during the end phase, destroy a card. Just if anything happens, he just destroys stuff. Once you get him out, it's just Advantage City. Oh, hey, another one of these, which I'm gonna put him over this because they're still pretty cool. Oh yeah, this is kind of like when an opponent's monster, when either player's monster declares an attack, you can shuffle a card into the deck. So it's kind of like a new DD Prison, except I think it still targets. I'm not sure. Oh, and this thing, as far as I can tell, is like useless. It's weird. It works with normal monsters. It's shiny though. Looks kind of cool. Yeah, this thing might be useful, especially in, like, Duel Links, again. Seems like a really heavy Duel Links card. But it's interesting because it's shuffled back to the deck. It doesn't have to be the monster that attacks, it can be any card, so you can, like, take an attack and then get rid of their bigger threat. It's still a battle trap, though, so I don't know. Cauldron of the Old Man. It's like Poison of the Old Man, but with fundamental differences. Basically, it's just continuous. Every turn, add a counter to it. And then, or every standby phase, add a counter to it. And then you can remove counters to do basically Poison of the Old Man times the number of counters. Either, like, gain 1,200 life points for each counter, or burn 800 for each counter. Which, I've seen people run Mystic Mine with this instead of, the Countdown Cannon. I forget what it is. The Wave Motion Cannon. Because, oh yeah, this is neat. This is mill card. Every time your opponent special summons, mill 3 from their deck. Not once per turn. Could be used in Ghost Tricks, perhaps. Hard to say. I think I'm the only one who still plays Ghost Tricks. They are a long and grindy deck, but I've been playing them every Halloween People love it. Gonna try it again this year. Not sure if I'll succeed, though. Bounce Trampoline, that's another decent trap. Although I forget, I think it's like target a monster, return it to the hand, and then they can't use that zone. So you could use it for the extra monster zone, but it's like continuous, so if it gets removed or something. Or I think it sends itself back, I don't know. You'll have to look it up. I know it was like decent, but it wasn't like great. And I have no idea what that is. Oh, right, and another Chaos Dragon thing. We got 3 more packs. I'm trying to get through it. This has been a long and lonely night. But I can make it. I believe in myself. I've already won. Hey, there's another waifu bait. There's another thing. Salamandrate Fire, and another one of those gladiator beasts. I'm glad that they exist. And I'm a radiator. I radiate beast mode. That's just how I am. Ask anyone. We got another one of those. Another Crystal Heart. Hey! The new Aromage Synchro, who's pretty good. It's like if you gain life points, I believe it's destroy a card. She's part of like, there's a Go First variant that you want to play. I mean, you could play Go First, or you could play like a long-term control stally version of Aromages. But the Go First version is like, there's a combo to get her out with stuff that lets you increase your life points pretty much whenever you want. So you can like pop a card and negate a card. This is the last pack, by the way, and I guess the only good card is this one. Mildly interesting. You can look at a random card in your opponent's hand, and then discard it if you have a card of the same type, like Monster, Spell, and Trap, or take 1,000. So, a little bit of hand knowledge, a little bit of potential to discard something, but it's random, so probably not going to see much play. Either way, thank you for joining me. We made it through, guys. If you made it all the way in the chat, put like Hunga Bunga down in the chat. I don't know what it has to do with anything, but just put it. Just put it there so I know you made it all the way through. Thanks for watching. Again, join the Patreon. You can claim some cards. Thanks again to Chris W. Thanks to everyone in general for donating enough just in the last month on Twitch that I could afford to buy a whole case. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know. And until next time, good luck and have fun.